Hello and welcome back to Socially Awkward. We will be continuing where we left off, which, if you recall, is on a Maccon route. Maccon. Honestly, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Um, so if you recall, the previous episode was basically kind of like Tom's beginning of the route, but instead of going to the auditorium, you end up running into an empty field, and then you end up running right into Maccon, and he sort of brings you out of your anxiety or panic attack with his pecs, with his body, his muscles, and you also interact more with his little brother, who I'm forgetting, Dave, Davy, David. I don't remember honestly. Um, but yeah, and you end up having that little dinner with Tom, but it's not as involved or intimate as it is when you're in his route, and then he realizes that the father is the main reason why they didn't, reconnect all this time. So yeah, well, let's see what happens in Maccon's route if the rest of day 2 is any different, because it should be the gym, I think, right? Mm. It's morning. The sun is shining. The birds are singing, and someone is knocking on the door again. Mm. Good morning, Jayce. Tom? You glance at the clock telling you it's 4 a.m. Do you need to use the bathroom or something? What? No. You sure? Because you look like you need to. Guess someone's not a morning person. Hiss. Anyways, I came to pick you up. Pick me up? To where? Maccon's gym. You glance at the clock again, telling you it's 4:03 a.m. The whole conversation went to a full halt as you begin to scratch your ass. Really? Shouldn't I be the one to say that? It's 4 in the morning. I thought we were gonna do it after class. Is he coming? Outside the door is the hulking mass of muscle doing a jog in place on the sidewalk. There he is, the man of your dreams, the main character of every porn video you've seen. Why is he here? Hola, Jayce. He waves at you with a hulking club of meat. The same club of meat you wish to wrap yourself all over, like a snake in heat. Ready for your first day? Sorry, Maccon, our little detour was for nothing. How come? He was under the impression that he'd start after school. Well, he can start... What? Now. You raise both of your hands in protest. There is no way that you're going to lose this opportunity to run with after 2 hunks. Quickly, you make an excuse. Since I'm up now, might as well. Can't waste a good opportunity, right? For those thick asses. Whoops, you're sporting a boner, so you started to jog in place. Tom, you did pay for my subscription, right? Flawless argument. It's fine, Jayce. If you're really not up to it, you don't have to push yourself. I'm going. I'm too awake at this point. So you have to buy me breakfast as punishment. Oh, you haven't eaten? Nope. Tom just woke me up. Oh, we can't have that. Let's rest for now and get a burger. It's 4:30 in the morning. Nobody is up at this hour. There's always fast food. Blech. Nothing but bad fats. It's only bad if you don't work out. Haven't you seen the salt content in those things? Salt's good for you. Besides, Jayce needs to eat, otherwise he'll just fall over and injure himself. puppy, bees, puppy, bees, puppy, bees. Jayce seems pretty excited. Fine. Guess it's puppy bees then. Yay! At Puppy Bees, Tom asks each one for your orders and then heads off to the counter. You take your seat in a 4-seater near the window, and then Maccon sat right next to you, blocking your hopes of going to the bathroom whenever you needed to. Hola. Hi. How's your first day of school? It was okay. Nothing bad happened after I left? The incident with David pops into your head. You wonder if you should tell Maccon about it, but decide against it. John already solidified your connection with David. Not much. A little excitement here and there, I guess. Good to hear. I hope David wasn't too much trouble. Why do you say that? He tends to get into trouble with other kids in his class. He had to transfer to 3 different schools during high school. Oh. We got a hoodlum in our group. He behaved the whole day. Thanks to John. Really? No pocket bombs? What? No. Ripped pants? No. Stolen wallets? No? Maccon gave out a contented sigh. Ay, bien, me alegro. Soon after, Tom comes in with a tray of delicious, heart-stopping goodness. Here we go. 2 pieces of chicken for you. Breakfast longaniza for me. And for the big boy, a champ. Thankies. You're welcome. Each bite fills your mouth with a meaty, seasoned quarter-pounder goodness. The combination of tomato, lettuce, and cheese all combined into a delicious, crispy, rich flavor. But alas, for every bite comes at a price for stacking multiple ingredients between buns. As you take another bite, a piece of tomato fell off the side of the burger, bouncing off the table and lands on Maccon's thigh. Whoops. You pick up the slice of tomato and... Oh god. Let me see what happens if I eat it. God, that sounds so gross. You toss a tomato into your mouth. Waste is not in your vocabulary, for throwing it away would decrease the value of the burger by 1/8 of its price. Maccon's face. Chew, chew, chew. Here we are. As you enter the gym, the sounds of the exhausted grunts and dings echo throughout the room. Excited to finally meet some well-toned, handsome men, besides the 2 already accompanying you, you were then gripped by the hand of disappointment, finding out that they came from the elderly. Point ahead. After sending your disappointments to the gods, you were taken to the office. As you enter the office, you are greeted by the gentle, cold embrace of the air conditioner. David was on the computer playing a video game. As soon as he saw you, he gave you a welcoming smile, more genuine than the food register at the fast food restaurant. Hey, David. Hey, David. I want to register Jayce for a membership. Hi. David nods and picks up a registration form underneath the table and hands it to Tom. How about you start working on Jayce while I fill up the form? Don't need my info? Don't worry, I still remember where you live. Stalker! Hehehe. Don't go easy on him. Ha! Are you saying that I can do whatever I want with him? Let's start your regimen, Jayce. They're both staring at him. He pushes you out with just one hand on your back. It's your loss, Tom. Okay, first things first. Always remember to do warm-ups before any physical activity. That wouldn't apply to everything, does it? It applies to everything physical. From running, walking, heavy lifting, cooking, bowling, swimming, and even starting the day off. You'll perform better when you give your muscles time to prepare. Like bread dough. Weird analogy, but okay. Then again, with a body like that, it must be true. Is that how to get a body like yours? Why? Are you interested? No, I was just curious is all. If you want to be big like me, you gotta commit. A lot of commitment. And that is by eating a protein-rich diet and tons of exercise. Sad to say that a lot of people give up on their first month. The exercise part. Not a lot of foundation under their commitment. A foundation? You know, the things that houses are built on? Basically, their reasoning for doing it. My dad tends to use that word over and over. It can be for your health. Or for sports. Or the most popular of all. Getting a mate. I get it. So, what's your foundation? That would be my familia. Aww. Didn't expect an answer like that from a big guy. My familia is important to me. I wouldn't be the man who I am now without them. What's your foundation, Jayce? I don't know. Reason I'm here is because Tom dragged me here. Here's a weird fact. The majority who stay here are mostly old married couples. Think you and Tom could stay that long? You want me and Tom to stay for, like, 50 years? Sure. Wow, you really are bad at taking jokes. Who told you that? And a spaz? I want names and addresses! I'm sure you already have it. But anyways, let's start off with the neck rotation. We don't want to wake up with a stiff neck. From head to toe, Maccon teaches you a simple warm-up consisting of neck, arm, hip, leg, and knee rotations. This feels... Stretching usually feels good. Good. Alright, now that you're warmed up, it's time for the real workout. Maccon walks over to a large, printed poster on the wall. There are 4 different workouts, named A, B, C, and D. He taps the poster with his finger knuckle to the letter A, consisting of 6 workouts: barbell deadlift, dumbbell curl, overhead tricep extension, barbell curl, and leg raise. You can decide which one to start off. A very hairy and presumably old collie dog comes in with his back hunched. Excuse me, Sonny, but the cooler's empty and I need to take my meds. Aye, Mr. Collins, of course, right away. Thank you, Sonny. I'll be right back in a minute. Just do the simple ones. The large, panicking wolf rushes to the office, presumably fetching a replacement bottle. Looking at the poster, you pick 2 of the easiest workouts. I think leg raise would be the easiest. You lay on your back to one of those low-hanging benches and start raising both of your legs up in a 90-degree angle. A strange power paralyzes you in place. Oh god. I can't move. Hey. Oh god. Oh god, his arm is missing. I forgot that was a bug. From above the tips of your raised feet, you see a wild, wet wolf appear. I was coming back from saving Mr. Collins' life when I happened to fall into a conveniently placed pool nearby. I'm glad you picked this workout. It's my favorite angle. From your right foot emerges a wild, similarly wet lion. Oh, hi. I too happen to fall into a conveniently placed pool nearby. And this is also my favorite angle. What's going on? Let's eat. Oh god. Well, that happened. The fuck is wrong with my imagination today? Okay. I guess dumbbell curl. Dumbbell curl. It's easy, it's safe, and it's basically like holding groceries. Simple enough. 12 reps later. I'm back! Am I doing this right? Show me! You kept at it, swinging the dumbbell up with momentum and immediately releasing it back down without any effort. Nope! Here! He picks up a 30-kilogram dumbbell for each hand and he stands in front of you. First things first, proper posture. Feet apart, loosely bend your knees and place both barbells on the side. You did as you were told, although less refined. Good job. Now always remember to breathe in as you execute the move, and then exhale when you release, like so. He slowly twists and raises both dumbbells sideways to his chest with a deep breath, and then slowly exhales as he slowly lowers the barbells down to its original position. Always be in full control. It'd be a waste to put all that effort into gravity. Okay. God, his biceps are so huge. Tuesday, 5:40 a.m. Hamster. Hamster? You should try it. It's fun sneezing out names. Sure. Jason. Sniff. Any reason why you sneezed out a serial killer? It was the first thing that popped into my head. I don't want to know why that pops into your head. Hee. Sniff. Ha. Gross. So, is this going to be our thing? I hope not. Not that. The gym thing. So, you're into it? Well, you already paid for it, and I don't like wasting money. And I don't like asking for refunds when there's nothing wrong with the product. Even if I don't want it. If you don't want to go, then don't go. You don't have to make excuses. I'm a paid prostitute. If I don't do a good job, John will hit me. There you go again. Talking nonsense. Always the funny person, eh, Jayce? 7:31 a.m. Tuesday. Too tired from your abrupt morning, you decided to sleep on your desk. Until you hear a loud... Oh, it's the gym dragon. An orange dragon with sharp horns comes into the classroom and slams a pile of papers on the table. It shook you for a second, jerking you up, as if you got caught by the teacher. The teacher divides the piles of papers in two and slams his claws on top of one. Alright, you weak pieces of shit! He grabs a paper by the edge and waves it in the most condescending way possible. Everyone, get one, now! He throws it at the nearest victim with such force that even for a light, flimsy paper, it somehow contorted to the victim's face. Except him! Everyone jumps up from their seats and scrambles into a straight line. You were the last in line. Everyone was scared of the demonic figure. You, however, just stared absent-mindedly to the side. John wasn't as relaxed as you are. Every step he takes makes his eyes wider with such focus and concentration, locking down his prey behind the bush. In this case, a student. When the time comes, he pounces at the paper, then runs away like a cheetah with prey in hand. Phew. Good luck. He pats you on the shoulder. You didn't feel any indifference to the situation. You planned to scream rape if the teacher ever did something horrible. You snickered to yourself at the thought of it happening. David took the risky route. He went behind the teacher and plucked a piece of paper from his blind spot, completely ignoring the line and the terror emitted by the teacher. What is he? A ninja? Psst. He was already sitting on his chair, pointing at your desk. You exit the line and discover that he took another one for you. Thanks! He was already busy writing down on the paper. But he replied with a smile. It was a sports application under PE. Reading everything from top to bottom, you wrote down the fundamentals needed, such as your name, address, age, waiver, etc. Please check the sports that you'd be applying for this school's semester. You notice the gnashing of chalk drag on the board. Looking up, you see the teacher writing down his name in cursive font with colored chalk. Looking at how he's dressed, there's a tinge of familiarity, but you can't put your finger on it. A question is floating around your head about the application. You didn't want to interrupt, nor did you feel it would be the utmost importance, so you just waited for someone else to ask. When he was done, it reads, Cole S. Navarra. I'll be your unfortunate PE teacher for the semester. You're obviously wondering about the application letter. Here in Loopworks, students are encouraged to join extracurricular activities, focusing entirely on sports, none of that mind-crack chess or checkers, or bah. Fortunately for you chickies, the academy has a good amount of fields to do all sorts of sports. Today, you'll only need to fill out these forms. That way the school and I don't get into trouble for your bad behavior. But how will you grade us if we're all over the place? You'll be training with another instructor based on the sport you choose. Your grades will be based on the instructor, who will report to me on your behavior and performance. So I don't want to hear any complaints. I'm still in charge, so you're all my responsibility. Now choose your sport, hand it over, and we'll start introducing each other. I already remember what each of these involve, but cycling would be Tom. Who would be dance and who would be tennis? A volunteer is somebody that was just from Jayce's past, I think. So... Let's do dance. Let's see what happens. You hover over the box with hesitation, wondering why you would pick dance of all things. I mean, I do like to dance. I like the movement. The way their hands and feet move like flowing water. I wonder if figure skating is also part of dance. Should I ask? I don't really want to go figure skating. Not with those clothes, that is. Is it too gay? I can't handle serious questions! Let's go full gay. You close your eyes and look away, taking a deep breath, holding it for 5 seconds, then exhale. Check. Phew. No regrets. You hand out your application to the teacher with no remorse. You felt confident in your decision, only to be hit by the realization when you took your seat. Wait, this is a sport. And sport means doing it in public. And doing it in public means... Hey, what did you take? Hello? John waves his hand in front of you. You couldn't register. Your mind is completely overloaded with what-if scenarios. Yo, what are you dreaming about? I dare not say. Why, did you pick dance? You picked dancing, didn't you? You tried to feign ignorance, but it only led John to the answer. Oh. Ma. god. That is awesome. Huh? For me, that is. Ugh, what is that supposed to mean? Think, Jayce. What do good, adorable, lovable best friends do? Encourage one another? No, silly cat. To film their best friends' embarrassing moments and post it on Furtube. What the fuck? What kind of friend are you? That's what friends are for. For good times. And bad times. I'll be on your grave. I don't think that's how the song continues. Rawr. You stab John with an imaginary knife to his kidneys. Ah, my kidneys. John groans softly as he lays half of his body on his desk with his arms splayed out. He claws your name on his desk. Blah. He dies with his tongue hanging out. I'm gonna be the laughingstock in the whole school. Hey, I think it's cool you're taking dance class. John says, still in his splayed position. In all seriousness, I bet you'll be amazing at it. You really think I can do it? I have no doubt in my mind. I don't believe you. No, really. You couldn't find a hint of mockery behind those words. No sarcasm, no snarky follow-ups, just an honest look from your best friend. I'm still not sure. Jayce, you'll do great. I'll even cheer for you. You're just saying that because you want to embarrass me in front of the whole world. No, really. Didn't you tell me before how you loved the samba? That was only because it looks so flashy and cool. And now you can do it too. In college. Well, you gotta start somewhere, right? Just do it for yourself. I promise I won't make a peep about it unless it's just the two of us. Okay, John. Thanks for the encouragement. Hehe, anytime. Tuesday, 12:01 p.m. What are we having today? But more specifically, what's your brother gonna get ya, Davy? David sneers at John, distancing himself, using you as a shield. John, why do you harass the kid? Because it's fun. You block John's sight of his prey by maneuvering your body between him and David. There's the Three Musketeers. Hey, Big Mac. Hi. Arms doing okay? You rotate your shoulder for show. Loose and limber. Good to hear. I brought you guys lunch. He hands John a paper bag of 3 champ burgers. Woo, a quarter-pounder with TLC. Nice, thanks. Yay! You didn't have to. But I'm not saying no. Thanks, big bro. Guess we're getting 2 new little brothers, David. Time for a spell breaker. How many siblings do you have? Including me and David, a total of 6. Are they still in middle school? The triplets are still in elementary, and the littlest one just started grade school. They're a handful, but Mama knows how to handle the mischievous kids. She did raise me and David. The similarities are way too big. Like his Are they living nearby? Kind of. Our family lives out of state. We're originally from the neighboring state. But since the gym and the college is here, it's just me and David living together. Where are you guys staying? You direct the question at David. He shrugs. Worth a try. We live at the gym. The gym used to host tons of events over the years. Papa figured that having multiple dressing rooms would make it easier and more attractive for people to rent out for their events. In a quick realization, he takes a look at his watch. Speaking of the gym, I have to go. Can't leave the gym alone. See ya, Mac. Bye. And thank you. You be good, little hombres. Oh, Maccon. It looks like John is plotting something. No. It's just frozen. Oh god, what did I do? John places a burger on top of David's head. Eh? Here you go, David. David didn't give John the satisfaction of overreacting and just took the burger off of his head. And one for you. What? Nothing. Guess it was nothing. 5 minutes later. I see Maccon was here. Wait, Tom. Don't talk when your mouth is full. Hey, David. David replies with a peace sign. All that effort down the drain. Gulp. It's not every day I get to eat 2 champs. It's my buddy, and I can do whatever I want. Chomp. You took him to the gym? How's that possible? Did he at least lift something? I lifted 20 kilos today. Jayce. Come on. Gulp. I shall not have my dignity be soiled by the fat ratio. Chomp. Knowing Jayce, there has to be a motivator. Oh, you sly cat. What? Before you can finish, John interrupts with a big chomp. Anyways, me and Jayce decided to have a housewarming in his parents' apartment. Oh, cool. What about his sisters? Dead. In Jayce's language, they went abroad. You okay there, David? He waves dismissively. Okay. So, anyways, I need us to plan for it today. Just order takeout and eat at his place. Yeah, but what? There's this new fried chicken place that opened today. You allergic to chicken, David? Oh, cool. You coming, Dave? Chicken, 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 chicken. No. He speaks! Tom, get the camera! You suck, Tom. What did I do? It was decided that the party starts at noon on Sunday. Tuesday, 1:49 p.m. Almost halfway through doing nothing in class. The teacher leaves after finishing introducing the subject she'll be teaching. Another teacher comes in, someone you're terribly familiar with. It was the PE teacher. With him is a stack of boxes that he drops from a meter high onto the table, grabbing everyone's attention. You'll be fitting into your PE uniforms. The class moans. Shut it! Anyone not wearing the uniform is marked absent. The girls will be headed to the next classroom and have themselves fitted by a female teacher. The boys start to bark and wolf whistle as the girls head out with a look of disgust. Shut it! I want this done before 2! The teacher drags his chair next to the door and pulls up a pen with a click. Go! All the boys scramble to the teacher's desk and start picking out their size. Some took off their shirts while others put uniforms over their shirts. Once they decide on their size, They walk up to the teacher and present themselves. The teacher scans them. Name and size. Kevin, medium. Put it back and get out. Next. Jaime, extra large. Again, the teacher scans the student. You look like a large. Huh? Next! Your anxiety starts to kick in. You look down thinking, I really want to go home now, and I don't want to get exposed so soon. Maybe I'll just ask the teacher if I can do it in the bathroom. I'll wait for someone with a shirt to go out. You waited for a bit, but it turns out that almost everybody here isn't shy about stripping their top off. In fact, males today show off their bodies to portray dominance. No, nobody's doing it! Shit. Here. You're jolt with a familiar voice. It was John, handing you 3 sizes, a small, medium, and a large. I'll put one on, and then you can decide which size you want. That way you don't have to expose yourself. Phew. Thanks, John. What are bros for? John puts on a small. It fits his physique like a second skin. It's a little tight, but it'll stretch. Nah, we're still gonna go with the medium. Try the medium. Okay. How's this? Yes. Perfect. Alright. The logo design sucks though. It's ugly. Yeah. Speaking of ugly, give me the details. How did you? The epitome of a couch potato. Decide to work out. The way you say it is pissing me off. And what's wrong with working out? I could just be in the mood. Fool, you're never in the mood. You only play. And the goal of playing is to waste time. Hence, there was a goal in mind. And I know just who. Come on, say it. Say his name. John. You're scaring me. Eep. Why aren't you in your uniforms? Yikes. John goes over to your side and presents himself to the teacher. Jayce and Maccon. Medium. I didn't ask for your name and size. I asked why you're not in uniform. Looking down at your punitive size, 1.5 feet taller dragon stands before you. Kids these days, no discipline at all. Hurry it up and put on the damn shirt. I got a schedule to keep. Well? What do you... Quit it! We're not doing anything. Is there something wrong, teacher? You're acting strange. John backs up with his hands up. You imitate it to increase the teacher's paranoia. Are you okay, Teach? I'm fine. Gotcha! Huh? Teach, it's already 2. Might need to wrap it up. Ugh. Take it off! And you, what's your name? Jayce and Maccon. He scribbles down your size on his clipboard. Then he takes the neatly folded shirt off of John's hands and runs out of the door in a panic. Nice footwork there. You'd be a better cat than Jayce. Hey. Huh. Thanks for distracting him, Dave. I thought he chewed me up or something. David, as per usual, did not say anything. He waves his hand dismissively while tossing a wallet up in the air. What you got there? He reveals the contents of the wallet and shows its owner with an ID card. Oh! You stole it from the gym teacher? Nice. You're not half bad. What? You stole from the gym teacher? Have you not learned your lesson with John? I feel like I should be offended. But I'm not. Jayce, the teacher was an ass. Think of it as karma. Let's be an accomplice. Let's be bad boys. I guess when you put it that way. But what if he suspects us? Just lie. You know I'm not good at lying. Then don't say anything. Just be yourself. Don't say anything and stare him down with those pleading eyes that you normally do. Here. John takes the wallet from David and takes out half of the bills inside. We'll just toss it in the hallway when no one's looking. Let someone else either steal it or return it to its owner. David nods to the diabolic plan as John tosses the wallet in the hallway and closes the door. Fine. Win-win. Here's your half, David. John hands David a 20. And here's yours, Jayce. Reaching for the money, a moment of guilt pulls your hand back. Tuesday, 2:50 p.m. Well, I'm gonna check out that new fried chicken place. Wanna come along, Jayce? I'll have to pass. Aw, weak. Why? I don't think I have the energy for a mall trip. Right now, I want to take a nap. Fine. What about you, Davy? Wanna come along? Either from fear or disgust, David shakes his head for a hard no. Fine, be that way. I'll start my own housewarming with blackjack and hookers. Well, that's that. So, where do you want to go for a nap? Office. Back at your gym? He nods. Must be nice to have air conditioning every day. I feel like getting a snack. Know anywhere good? Cold, preferably? David looks up to his side, seemingly looking for a place in his head. Then he nods and gestures you to follow him as he starts walking. Whoa! A 15-minute walk up the mountain just near the school, David took you to a red mobile food stall on a flattened cliffhead. Half the tables and chairs are occupied by either students or tourists, eating their vanilla ice cream while enjoying the scenery of the city. Nice place. ¿Qué tal, chiquillo? A brown Mexican coyote sticks his head out of the van and waves at David. Who's this gato? David raises his ID to the coyote. Classmate, eh? ¿Estás sonriendo? Guess he has an adult for friends. Wonder what they're talking about. The coyote faces you with a scowling face. He keeps at it for a few seconds until... He bursts out laughing and made the biggest smile a canine could draw. Disculpe, disculpe. You have to forgive me, little gato. I never thought I'd see the day that little David would bring a friend over. Okay? The coyote places a finger under his eye as he sheds a tear. But where are my manners? I am Miguel Julian. Juliane? Juliane? I am Miguel Junian, David's cousin, thrice removed. And you are? Full introduction. Jay Circup, David's friend? No removals? I like this gato. Lacks confidence, but very brave. So, any more surprises I should know about? David shakes his head. Just one? That's alright. It's good to finally see you making friends again, cuz. Though, I thought it'd be girls first. Miguel softly jabs his elbow on David's shoulder as some sort of bond. David replies with the same annoyed look you'd seen couple of times for the past 2 days. The little wolf reaches his hand to an ice cream poster and starts slapping his hands on it. You could tell me you wanted the ice cream, cuz. David's eyes pierce into Miguel's psyche, causing him to step back in horror. You have your mother's piercing eyes, David. It is as if she was here scolding me again for taking that last empanada. Miguel steps forward and composes himself. As celebration for your newfound friend, it's on the house. I hope your friend's not lactose intolerant, but he's a cat. Cats love their milk, don't they? Yep. That's what I like to hear. He turns away and heads back into the mobile food stall. A loud humming machine rattles from inside. A minute later, Miguel comes out with 2 large cones of perfectly swirled vanilla ice cream. Here you go. Woo, thanks. Lick, 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 lick. Look at the gato go. Only the first one's free, though. I got a business to run, you know. Hmm? Better finish yours before he asks for another. Miguel walks away, laughing at his station, as the new customers start to form. Thanks for the ice cream, David. A few minutes later. Ha! That was really good. Tastes much better than the ones you get at the store. David simply shrugs. I know you don't like to talk, but can you, give a thumbs up or something? And so he did. He raises his hand in a form of a fist and slowly releases his thumb from its fingery prison. You don't have to... Never mind. So, what do you want to do now? David looks down at his phone, checking the time. Cleaning. Cleaning? Cleaning the gym. Oh, did I gain a level in friendship? David scuffs and throws his arms forward. Hee. When's the last time you talked with someone with 2 words? Again, David throws his arms forward in protest. Anyways. Need any help? I got nothing else to do this afternoon. Surprised, David keeps staring at you as if you're some sort of endangered species. He gave it some thought. But later looks at you with a raised eyebrow. What? Even after 2 seconds, he's still staring at you. If you don't wanna, that's fine. Curses, I wanted to see Maccon again. He gives it some more thought. Then he shrugs. He waves his hands upward to come along as he starts walking up the mountain. Success! Tuesday, 3:30 p.m. The gym is twice as busy as it was in the morning, with all ages and species combined. Huh, more people here. Let's scan the competition. You dart your eyes around for the toughest, thickest, and burliest man in the room. But before you could examine all the contestants, you hear David whistling from the office. Soon, you will all be in my tier list! Inside the office, you see Maccon getting ready to smash the monitor with a keyboard over his head. The SSS tier himbo! Smash it the way you'll smash me! I gotta save this. Unfortunately, with David's powers, you weren't able to see your fantasies come to reality. Mama? Aww. Oh, Davey, you're back. Computer's still acting up. I wasn't gonna break it. Again. Finally, Senpai notices you. Subarishi. Subarishi. Jayce, what are you doing here? Are you here for a workout? Oh. I told Dave that I wanted to help. You want to help? Yeah, I don't have anything to do in this afternoon. Might as well spend it on doing something. Even if it's cleaning. Cleaning? We only start cleaning after 10 in the evening. I can't stay that long. David protests by slapping the back of his hand to his brother's meaty bicep, then points upward. Oh. But I need your help filling out a form. In that... Maccon leers at the computer with a high amount of animosity. A computer illiterate himbo? Quadra S tier himbo! David pushes his brother off the computer, as impossible as it may sound, and rummages underneath the table. He lifts up a stack of folders and documents, drops it next to the computer, and starts typing. Gracias. You wonder how a small figure like David could push a mountain so easily. Until he leers you with those angry motherly eyes. But he soon calms down and leaves it with a sigh. Then he walks to what appears to be the broom closet. After rummaging a little in the broom closet, he hands you 3 things: a broomstick, a mop, and a condom. Eh? Before you could protest, David kicks you out of the office with a shove and locks the door. Oh god. What happened to you? Nothing. Why the fuck did David give me a condom? As your mind swims around the possibilities as to why David gave you a condom, Maccon glances at the tools you're holding. I guess David wants us to clean. It's what you should have heard, but with the condom still fresh in your mind, this is what you heard. I guess David wants us to be clean. What? But I don't think we can finish before the end of the day. We can still try. I'm not picky. It's too big. Plus, I haven't cleaned it in a while. I don't mind. You're pretty eager. But you've changed your mind once you see it. I never. Wow. I thought normal people would just try to talk their way out. But seeing you like this, it's getting me pumped as well. Let's start right now. Yes! Let me just get a bucket. Eh? After realizing that everything he said was correlated to cleaning, the heavy blanket of disappointment and embarrassment weighs down on you as you sweep the dusty second floor. All that is left is the pent-up sexual energy converting to another form. Proverbial imagination. As Maccon rummages and collects familiar merchandise in a huge box, he effortlessly picks it up and places them just on his belly to support the weight. The gym buff walks down towards the stairs to the first floor in a very slow but steady pace, making sure that he balances the weight of the things he's packing. While Maccon was packing heavy weight and sweat, you can't help but swallow at the sight of Maccon's wide backside. The glistening, sweaty, muscular back, tastefully pronounced by the tight, sweaty tank top. If this was a steak dinner, it would be the highest quality of Wagyu beef, perfect amount of fat on muscle. You felt your groin tighten, and this caused you to cross your legs, sweeping the broom almost effortlessly left and right, just tossing the dust wherever. You can't help but let out a little drool at the sight. While Maccon started going down the stairs, this is the perfect opportunity for you to inspect the guy's shoulders and butt as it squeezes and tightens and jiggles slightly after each step downstairs. Ha 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 ha. God, that sounds so weird. Until he's gone, once again enveloped in the blanket of disappointment. I'm such a loser. You reach into your pocket for the condom. You sneer at it, sending all of your malice to this inanimate sex object. It's all your fault! You did this to me! Because of your lies, I am now a monster! You brought this upon yourself! Have fun living in my locked, drawn... Hey! Ah! The giant wagyu jumps from your surprise as you pocket the condom out of sheer terror. Aye, sorry, I scared you. It's fine. What you need? Boss? Boss? But I don't even pay you. You're not asking for payment, are you? What? No, I was just playing. Oh. Sorry. He scratches the back of his head, looking more pitiful and adorable at the same time. Being an owner of a business really puts your nerves on the edge when you hear money. Sorry. But thanks, by the way. You're welcome. No. Like, thanks a lot. You're welcome? I want to thank you for on behalf of my family. Okay? What I'm trying to say is, thank you for making David happy. You're, welcome? Why is this so hard? I'm usually good at this. Sorry? Gah, now I gotta apologize. What I'm saying is, please stay friends with David. That's really not up to me. I know. But this is such a big development. I don't want to lose this chance. You made it sound like he never smiled all his life. I'm sure he's happy without showing it. Even in our family photos, he never smiles. Not even on his birthday. No way. You had an epiphany of your own family photos. Whenever Dad is the one taking pictures, he always makes everyone look professional. No emotion, no happiness, no bunny fingers, not even a goofy smile. Just a sad smile. Maybe he has a good reason. How long has it been like this? 6 years. Are you sure it's not just teenage angst? I wish that was the case. But no. This is after Padre died. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess that's why. Thank you. And again, I made you apologize. Listen, you probably guessed it by now. I want David to be happy again. I can't do it because... Let's just say we have different ways of mourning our dad. That's why I'm begging you. Stay friends with him, even if he plays a prank on you. I hope David doesn't blow up my ass for a prank. Please. Whoa now. Like I said, it's not up to me. It wouldn't be genuine if we faked befriending David. I don't think he would like that if we were really friends. You're right. I've been so worried about David that I don't think straight. Leave it to me and John. Though John's probably the best candidate keeping David in check. I think David's more attached to you than John. He did bring you to Miguel's place. How'd you know that? Oh, Miguel texted me. That's why I asked you to stay friends with David. He's the only family member David trusts. But don't tell David that Miguel's been spying for me. Promise. You're pretty nice to your brother. Tom would conk John in the head without much thought. I got a feeling he would. But he never talked about his little brother. Or maybe he did. He mostly talks about you, really. Me? Oh yeah, he's really fond of you during his time here. Mostly after drinking. You should see him drunk. He's so mellow. But we had a ton of fun with it. Tom's allowed drunk? Would like to see that. What else can you tell me about Tom? I don't think I have the right to tell you more than what you already know. Boo. Then, what's with the hug? I hug everyone in my family. Tom's like an estranged second brother in my family. Sometimes a bit more. Care to expand on that? Nope. Ah. Ask him yourself. I'm not a tattletale. Fine. But you're really not making it easier for me with David. What do you mean by that? How else would I interact better with David if I don't know much about his environment? You got a point there. Especially why David gave me a freaking condom. Okay, I'll answer your questions, but only if it's about me. I may get some answers right now. Ask him if he's single, if he'll marry. I think out of all three, the less creepy one is if he's single. But we're not in the business of making this less fun, so... Oh, but before that, we gotta clean up. We've been here over an hour, and we still haven't finished half of the room. Right. Tuesday, 4:29 p.m. Almost halfway done, the room started to glow with the help of the setting sun. Phew, getting hot. You take off your hat and strap it to the sling of your bag. A little better. It should be okay with David and Maccon. I'm sure they wouldn't care. You shake your head, whipping the sweat right off. Ah. Then comes Maccon from the stairs with 2 blue giant cups of water. I got some cold water if you want. What? Shit, Izzy. Nice hair. Is that a new fat kids are going for these days? I like it. It looks so natural. But are students allowed to dye their hair? Whatever. I like how streamlined it is. Thanks? Oh. He hands you the cup of water he's been holding. Thanks. You did a good job today. The room's practically glowing. I put pride in my work. Good motto. Did you get it from an anime or a cartoon? No, not from them. I got it from my dad. Ah. My dad used to say the same thing. He says,
Mijo, always have pride in your work. You will never look back if you do.
He imitated his father with a much deeper, sexy Spanish accent. Purr. Keep talking. I probably shouldn't think like that about the deceased. Sounds about right. What's in the box anyway? Oh, these? Just some of Dad's old merchandise. That's neat. Like what? Collars, t-shirts, masks? Seems like a waste to store them. Nobody would buy these old things. I don't know. If you sell them online, all sorts of people would pay a fortune, especially if it's limited edition. What's the name of the show? It's... Say it. I know what it is. Say it. I forgot. How can you forget about your own dad's show? The sound of 1,000 facepalms echoes throughout the void. Say it, Maccon! Say it! Confirm what I already know! It was a long time ago! Maybe if I took a look inside, I might be able to help. I know a lot of shows growing up. I've just ate it up. It'll be a pain to put it back in. I guess I'll ask David. Maybe he knows. Wait! Don't do that! Why not? It's... just... promise me you won't tell anyone, okay? Is it... porn? What? You know, dirty magazines with naked men? I mean, ladies? Naked ladies, big oopas. You know, dirty magazines of naked ladies? Sure. Like I said, it's just my dad's old merchandise. Here. Maccon gently places the box in front of you and presses his nail on the tape. He hesitates, taking in deep breaths before penetrating the seal. You sit on your rump and scoot closer to the box for the reveal. The box is filled with merchandise all covered in plastic and a layer of dust, just as Maccon said. Collars, t-shirts, and a small-size wrestler masks, neatly organized. Wait, is that what I think it is? Flipping over the once organized masks, you come up to a specific orange one with black stripes on the edges with white fur on the rims of the neck. It is! It's an El Tigre Lobo kid mask! I had one of these when I was a kid. Big fan? Yeah, I love that show. I used to sneak into my sister's room to watch it while they were asleep. Only because the channel plays it at 9 p.m. Haha, I do that too with, another show. Except it was through my neighbor's window. No TV at home? We do. But you should never take away your mom's telenovela. So we did the next best thing. We? Yep, me and the neighborhood kids. We gathered around to this rich kid's window to watch his big screen TV. That's nice of the kid. Well, he didn't know we were using it. We kinda stole the remote. Oh, little miscreants. What were you watching? An old Japanese anime. Heaven Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. Cool, I watched it when I was a kid as well. Too bad I couldn't understand a single thing though. But the fighting scenes were neat. No subtitles? Unfortunately, I got the dubbed version. Not in English? Tigrish. Tigrish? You're from the eastern states? East Central. My dad's a Tigrish and my mom's a Felicia. Oh. Guess you got more from your mother's side of the family, like me. But wow, what's it like over there? The prestige is all smoke and mirrors and the food's horrible. Everyone picks on you for being different and you'll suffocate from all the rules and regulations. It's pretty much a glorified happy wallpaper plastered on a wall of obscene graffiti. But don't tell my dad, he really likes his old apartment. And the people there are so racist, don't ever try to live there. And again, don't tell my dad I told you this. He's also part of the problem. Maybe you shouldn't tell me in the first place. He's right, you've been telling this hot buff stranger almost everything that pops out of your head. Oh, he's right. I'm not usually this open to new people. It's those pink pepperonis. They did this to me. But I won't tell. Huh? Oh. Thanks. How'd you meet Tom, by the way? Me and Tom? What do you want to know? Call it curiosity. I think I first met him in one of my visits to Granny. He was taking care of her while I was still living in my dad's place. Doing groceries and watching TV. That's adorable. Grannies are the best. They cook for you and give you sweets whenever you visit. My granny doesn't cook. But she does bring a lot of snacks whenever she goes out. What does she do? My granny? Landlording, I guess? Landlord? Huh. Oh, I guess the whole block is yours then. Whoa, 5 apartments. You're a rich kid, aren't you? More like a slave. What? How can that be? Your family owns 5 apartment buildings. For 5 families. Granny has 8 children. Mio. Just like my abuela. Ha, bless her soul. Where I live, the whole neighborhood is my family. Literally. Now you're a rich kid too. I guess I am. Hee. But why is Tom looking after your granny? What about his granny? You shrug. I don't know, he never talks about his old family. He's pretty reserved when it comes to family. He didn't even mention he has a brother. Old family? Your heart begins to race as you've said something you shouldn't have. Shit, was I not supposed to talk about that? Shit, Tom's gonna kill me! I mean, he didn't tell me not to. But I don't want to get into trouble! Before you explode, Maccon stops you with a hand on your shoulder. It's okay if you don't tell me. Must be something really big if you're panicking over it. It's not a big deal, but... Bah, not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Thanks. But I can tell you this one at least. What's that? Tom and John are adopted. You wiggle your fingers with comedic horror effect as you say, dun dun dun. It seems your little surprise performance wasn't amusing. A tiny part of yourself cries in shame. That was a little awkward. Sorry. It was cute though, but the timing wasn't there. So, how'd you figure it out? Did he tell you? Nope. His adopted parents invited my family over for a neighborhood get-together barbecue. Ah, so they're another race. Yep. Are they families or lupus? Families. Are they a poodle? Nope. Chihuahua? Nope. But close. Shiba Inus? Wrong country. I give up. Terriers. Duh, now I have another thing in common with Tom. What's that? Looking down at his family in a nice way. Hehe, that's adorable. A memory surfaces from your mind of a teenage Tom looking down at you with a smile, reaching his hand towards you. Hehe. Maccon stares off at the window and flicks his head towards an old dusty clock by the wall. You notice him doing so and check the time with your phone. 5 o'clock. It's already 5. I should probably head out before it gets really dark. You should. Maccon rocks his ass off the floor, standing up without using his hands. Sorry for keeping you for so long. That's alright. I had fun talking to you. You hop off of your feet and dust off your butt. Me too. I love making new friends. Wanna exchange phone numbers? I like to keep tabs on David, if you don't mind. Sure. But in exchange for my spy work, you'll have to personally train me. Haha, of course. But only after I finish with my other paying clients. Excellent. Sure. He dials around his comically tiny feature phone and hands it to you with his number on the screen. Hello, stereotypical love plot. I am so blessed. After you dialed in your number, Maccon tilts his head to the left. He seems to be looking at your right foot. Huh? Looking down at your feet, you found your answer. It was a condom, and must have dropped out of your pocket. Oh, someone's getting lucky. Wait, this isn't what it looks like! No, I know exactly what it looks like. You do? Yup. You're going to have the best night of your life. Ah. Go now. Don't let him wait. He rushes you out the door with a goofy grin on his face. Vámonos. And have a... Ay, espera un momento. He elegantly goes over to a pile of boxes and digs up what appears to be a hidden plastic container. He opens it up and picks out what appears to be a sealed bottle container. Take this. He hands you the sealed bottle of strawberry-scented lube. Have fun! He pats you off to the door as he merrily continues cleaning the room. Back at the apartment, already in your sleeping garments, lack thereof, you're contemplating on what to do with the lube and condom in your bag. You're staring at your bag, wondering what the heck just happened. David and Maccon just provided you with items for safe sex. Are they in on this? And who was this person they're expecting you to have sex with? All these questions just make you sleepy. Wednesday, 2:53 a.m. Okay, so this is the whole ghost thing, so I'm gonna cut it here, since you guys already saw that. And I can just paste what I already recorded into whatever other video I make. So yeah, technically speaking, that is the end of this. So actually, let me check. So I'm gonna save right here real quick. Yeah, it's the same thing as the ghost thing, and it just ends there. So I guess that's where I'm gonna cut it for today. So yeah, we got to spend a lot more time with Jayce and David, and it's a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be, especially when dealing with Maccon himself. And it's nice that David and also in his own way, Jayce are opening up together, like as a pair. It's probably because they both have their own thing going on, and they both are kind of reserved and stuff. And I kind of wonder though how David's gonna react when he sees Jayce's stripes, because I guess it's the stripes means that you are part tiger, and that means something in this world. Um, so yeah. I guess Maccon doesn't actually care because he's kind of clueless about this whole thing that, that Jayce is so worried about. And yeah. But Maccon seems like a nice person. I like him. And David's also nice, and coming from a Hispanic family, where and also from a heavily Hispanic area where I live, uh Maccon and David are very I don't want to say stereotypical because that's not the word that I'm looking for. It's very on point. So it's very on point for somebody that's Hispanic that grew up in a not totally Hispanic area. So yeah, it's good writing. Good on you, Monchimutt. Yeah. But anyways, so what do you guys think? Do you guys like Maccon more than Tom? Do you like both of the big meaty beefs? Um, do you guys like David now that he's opening up more? Now that you get to see that he's a lot less abrasive and more, just he just doesn't say a lot. And what else happened in this episode? I am kind of sad that Tom doesn't get to have his at least the little revelation with Jayce, where it's like, yeah, the reason why we didn't speak that often or at all this time was just because of your dad. Like that little teeny bit would have been nice, but also the revelation that Tom and John are adopted is interesting, because I'm assuming that also had to do why Jace's tiger dad did not want him or did not want them to, you know, like, be involved with, like, dog people or people that are being raised by dogs, you know. But anyways, so yeah. If I'm forgetting something, then you can, leave it in the comments and we'll talk about that there. You guys know that I like to talk in the comments. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching / listening. If you would like to play Socially Awkward yourself, you can find it over on Itch.io. And I believe Monchimutt also has a link for it on his Twitter page, which I will also link to. So you can find it there. And if you would like to support the project on Patreon, I will also put a link down for that. And I guess that's it for now, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.